Good day, fellas. I hope you are ready for your daily dose of skill. Today's video is going to be about the top 3 favorite tier 8 heavy premium tanks. There is many tanks which I would pick from the heavy vehicles. I believe I can name at least 6 now, but I need to take the top 3. So without further ado, leave your comment down below by saying what is going to be my picks. I'm curious, will you guess it or not? And now let's go straight into the action. And the very first tank on the list is Skoda T56. What did you expect it, fellas? What did you expect it? I love this tank with all my heart. I think this is one of the most powerful tanks nowadays, and the most important thing what we need to highlight is this tank has extremely crazy burst fire. There is nothing to say about this. It is just awesome. It can do 920 damage in 3.5 seconds, which is ridiculous in my humble opinion, and overall you are reloading clip relatively quickly. So let's try to punish someone crossing here, and here we go. How are you doing? Enjoying yourself? That would be 400. Hey, going through the open field. Ta-da-ta-ta-ta-ta-da. Okay. It's your lucky day, buddy. It is your lucky day. Perfect. Aim was perfect from our side, but luck wasn't there. Now, this tank comes without, not without weaknesses. This vehicle has extremely bad gun handling in a way. I know it sounds pretty weird, but there is a chance you are not going to hit your shots even though you are aiming 100% perfectly. It is very important thing to say, but if you are hitting shots like this SMV is currently crying in the corner by saying ow, 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 ow. This is how it looks like to me. It is absolutely madness. I think a T ran away. Fellas, cat was thinking I am a doggo, okay? Well, what can I say? Unlucky Katita, I'm so sorry. Anyways, let's see what we can do. IS-3A and Löwe. IS-3A is side scrapping here on the corner. Not a big deal, to be fair with you, and I think we can say hello to him. So let's aim for this gentleman and let's try to punish him. Now, as you can see yourself, fellas, I'm not making this shit up, but this is very powerful mother trucker. If you are able to find someone making a silly goose mistake, and spoiler alert, you always find someone, well, then it is hashtag never lucky for the enemies, and they cannot change absolutely anything about this. Now, long range sniping can be a problem for this vehicle. Standard ammunition has 208mm penetration and 1000 shell velocity. If you are willing to shoot the gold, your shell velocity remains the same, which is not necessarily a bad thing, but you are gaining 40 extra penetration, which can be very useful. And in this situation, fellas, I mean, look at this. Enemies has no team. They are getting banged in every possible shape or form. So what do we want to do here? We want to keep punishing them. This is very important thing. Long range shot, fellas. Twice. You are not even feeling with this tank how you are getting 2000, 3000, 4000 damage. I think this is in the borders of the broken vehicle. This is how am I looking into all of this, just because how good burst fire is. And if the RNG is blessing you with obviously successful hits, you can spank everyone, and I truly mean it. Everyone like there is no tomorrow. It is nuts, fellas, what this tank is capable of doing. One more thing which I truly want to highlight about this vehicle is you need to shoot gold ammunition, okay? Gold! I know, fellas, I know. Gold, how dare we to shoot the gold? But for real, if you want to be successful with this mother trucker, gold is the way to do the things, and this extra 40mm of penetration is going to help you greatly. It is very important thing to highlight it, and very important thing to say. Anyways, this game is kind of over already for our team, right? By saying it's over, I mean we won this game. Now pay attention at this. 3 seconds, there is no way this gentleman will react into this, like I said, and now let's try to punish this guy over there. Okay, bad aim by me. I cannot cry about this, I cannot complain about this, I just simply saying it. Better luck next time. Love is going to be the next victim and I'm going for it. And I am going for it, fellas. This should be 4,000 if I won't mess up, and I believe I am going to be completely fine. So at this point I can use this Panther Vrek. Actually, I don't even need to use Panther Vrek. I can simply cross like this and spank this Mr. Love. Watch this. Love is priority, and the main reason why, because he has shit ton of the hit points. Hi there, mate. That would be one. Yeah, I know. Disgusting. How dare I? 500. This tank, fellas, this tank. Yeah. Here you go. This is what this vehicle is capable of doing, and this is what this vehicle is all about. There is plenty of other autoloader tanks in the game, but none of them are as crazy as this mother trucker. It's just powerhouse, fellas. You can look at this however you want to. I believe most of the players would agree with me. This might be one of the best, if not the best, tier 8 premium heavy tank out there. It is truly nuts. Speaking of nuts, thank you very much. I will take this kill, and we are going to accept this victory. Did you felt it, fellas? 4,600 plus on top of that, couple of shots went left, right, and center. If the gun would behave better, by the way, we shot only standard ammunition. If the shots would went where we were aiming to, probably this would be 5,000 as a bare minimum, right? For example, this T-32 or a couple of shots to the list, to the map. So yeah, crazy. 4,600 damage, 300 assisting damage, beautiful game all and all, top by experience, top by the damage, and casual 107,000 profits made. Madness. Kudos to you, Skoda T56. Aha! Second tank in line. Double penetrator. 703-2. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful tank. Skill! You really love it? Yes, I really love this tank. So the first things first, you have two guns, so you can enjoy double penetrations, and this shit is addictive, fellas. It is extremely fun to penetrate someone for 800 damage in the face, and if you are loading high explosives, 1000 for scorpions and whatnot. Now speaking of the gun, this tank has way better gun comparing to the Skoda T56. It has better armor than Skoda does. It is very, very important thing to say, and in my opinion, since it has better gun and better armor, it is kind of easier to play with this tank as well. Now, looking into the gun, 390 alpha damage, 221 millimeters of penetration, 1150 shell velocity, and if you are willing to load the heat, which is recommended in many situations whenever you are fighting against, let's say, E75 or other super heavy tanks, this tank can work very, very well, and as you can see, 270 penetration, which is very, very good, and that's worth to highlight. It is important thing to say, fellas. Other than that, probably the biggest mistake which people are making with this vehicle, it is double penetrations. And yes, it is fun, yes, it is enjoyable, but yes, it is killing gains for sure, fellas. This is killing gains for sure. Look at him go, look at him go, with a big smile on his face. Anyways, let's see. Can we spank this KPZ 07? I have no doubts whatsoever enemies might try to go for us. And look at this beauty, look at this beauty. How are you doing? Are you going to climb, really? Oh well, he had a great run. He definitely had a great run, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. Another guy with a PP race, or maybe I am tripping at this point, who knows. Anyways, what we can expect enemy tank destroyers to sit in this typical bush here. So what we are doing, we are going for a blind shot just like so. You never know whenever enemies are sitting in this area, okay? So I am willing to test my luck, and I'm willing to go for a blind shots once in a while. Now, there is no point to push this side, and if enemies are going to get involved like this, they are not going to enjoy this, I can promise you that. I am pretty sure they have a sniper schnitzel here. Oh. Beautiful. Very, very, very nice. Excellent. This is exactly what we need, fellas. We need to punish him every single time whenever he's going to peek. And correct me if I'm wrong, but Charioteer doesn't have the best camo ever. And since he doesn't have the best camo ever, if he is going to go to this position, there is a big chance we are going to slap him. Also, I really like how our team is playing this game. I do not really think we have chances of losing this. By saying this, I mean we secured upper ground over there, which is very, very good thing. We have our base secured as well, which is absolutely amazing. Obviously, this is not the best thing, but we need to make a bit of pressure here. In my humble opinion, we have a winning spawn in this situation. Skill, why would you say it is a winning spawn? Because to take this upper ground, it is so much easier than from the enemy side. That's why I would call this spawn a winning spawn. And in this situation, I think we can get a bit involved. I think this Rue deserved to get double penetrated. Skill, are you sure? Never ever been so sure. Let's see. Okay. Rue escaped by the looks of it. Maybe he is sitting somewhere here. Who knows? Who's not spotted? Charfooter is not spotted. Yeah, that's it. That's it, only Charfooter. Okay, Charfooter, Sora, Yasu, but I doubt those guys are going to go like this. I have a feeling they are trying to secure this side. Oh, hi mate, how are you doing? Enjoying yourself? Have a lovely day, buds. 800 in the face. This is so addictive. This is so satisfying to hit shots like this. It is beautiful, fellas. It is beautiful. There is all there is to say, honestly. Very, very nice. Okay, let's try to get more involved. I know flanking like this alone can be a bit of the silly goose move, but I am ready to take the risk and I am ready to go for it. Let's see. Obviously, we are having some people who are about to join us. Standard B board. Since they are quick, I think they are going to reach us in no time whatsoever, so we are fine. Speaking of fine, that's what I'm talking about. This is what I love about this tank. I truly love it. I enjoy it. I have a blast while playing with this tank in this way. And this is what makes double penetrator unique and extremely enjoyable in the same time. Obviously, double penetrations are not the best way to do damage by any shape or any form. The main reason why am I saying so is because by shooting singles, you are going to get so much more use, but those humongous damage rolls, they are just something unique. They are just something special. And whenever enemies are peeking like crazy mother truckers, obviously this is beautiful and we are just spanking them left, right and center. Very, very, very nice. And I believe plenty of you have this vehicle, and I would say I am not alone who likes this vehicle to this level. Also, please keep in mind how the gun is looking like of this vehicle. The gun is definitely a humongous highlight of what this tank is capable of doing and what this tank is all about. Plus, on top of that, you can obviously spank enemy. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, okay, big boys, I can see you. Plus, on top of that, please pay attention how the gun looks like of this tank. No? How are you doing, my man? Yeah, shoot me once again. I don't really care. How are you doing? Enjoying? Good. I'm telling you, fellas, this is the tank to have some fun. You have pretty crazy armor, if you would ask me. You are capable of beating enemies like there is no tomorrow. Your gun handling is great. And probably some people would say they prefer this tank over Skoda for sure. Although I have only one in the magazine. Let's go. Why not? We can get involved. Our team is capping the base, so why not? Beautiful. That is a very, very nice shot, just like so. Borat is trying to beat me, but obviously he is struggling quite a bit. I'm trying to make a harder angle for this gentleman. Now look at this shot. I really wanted to hit that one. Oh well, we are out of the standard ammunition, so at this point we can shoot only gold, and that's all we have. 5.5 thousand damage, bouncing left, right, and center. We have 4.8 thousand damage bounced. And you cannot say we are having extremely good angle. This is the angle skill. No, this is the tank. This tank is made out of the stellinium armor, and it is capable of doing many bad things for the enemies. As you can see, no one can penetrate us. We're just a bit wiggle, and this is a great presentation of this tank, I would say. This is a solid banana out of 10, fellas. Hi, how are you doing? Unfortunate. Definitely not ideal shot, but I can only accept this. And now, watch this. He's not going to penetrate us. Will you? Will you? Look, this is my side. No? Oh, he managed to penetrate me. That is okay. No complaints, no regrets. There is a chance we can finish him off. Not really. One thing I don't know, did you notice or not, is APCRs was looking better than the hits itself. Why so? Maybe shell velocity is doing a difference, or maybe we were just simply shooting way lighter armored vehicles, but it is visible for me. One more thing, I think I have too many high explosives as well, because I was missing some of the APCRs on this vehicle. Other than that, beautiful performance. 6.2 thousand damage, 1.5 thousand assisting damage, 6,000 damage bounced. Fellas, are you struggling with a heavy tank 15 emission? Here you go, tier 8 vehicle. T55 heavy tank 15 done. Absolutely ridiculous. Looking into the base experience, 1.8 base experience, very nice, and we made 121,000 profits. Beautiful game. I am super happy about this. Thank you very much, Double Penetrator, for treating us that well. And now, last but not least, Gonzalez, fellas. This vehicle is absolutely amazing. I love this tank with all my heart, and it is cute mother trucker. But it is not easy tank to play with. You need to spam a lot of gold ammunition, and the main reason is because gold ammunition has so much more damage than the standards. Standards have 440, gold has 530, and it has high explosive penetration. So this is quite nice. It is hash ammunition. It's like, if I would compare this vehicle, I compare this vehicle gun-wise, it is like Centurion 7/1. And visually, obviously, it looks like Caliban, but in the same time, it is different. Armor is kind of the same, but mobility is actually so much better. With this tank, you are going on top of the hill like there is no tomorrow. It looks like you have extremely good engine power to this speed, and if, let's say, other heavy tanks are going to the Kempinovka hill 10 kilometers per hour, you are going 20 or 25. This is absolutely amazing thing, and it is definitely worth to highlight. But not everything is perfect. It is not that easy to play with this vehicle, that's for sure, and I really want to highlight this, fellas. I really want to highlight this. So, for example, whenever you have matchmaking like this, there is nothing what we can change about that, unfortunately. I would love to say something else, but there is nothing else to say. Boom, 500 in the face. 550 in the face for 60 DP, fellas. 60 DP, 550. Beautiful. Now, if this guy will try to get involved, obviously we are going to spank him like there is no tomorrow. Since he is not paying attention at us, we can do that. But another 600. 600, fellas. 600. It is a bloody tier 8 heavy tank. It is not a tier 10. It is a tier 8 na cupola. 136 into cupola. Absolutely madness. Powerhouse of the vehicle, fellas. It is very worth to highlight how powerful this tank is. And yes, it might be not the best tank in the world of tanks. Yes, it is not the most powerful tank by any shape or any form. but for me it is extremely important to have fun when I'm playing with a vehicle. And this is not going to be the best credit grinder by any shape or any form, but it's just fun, you know? And sometimes if you need fun instead of that much of the competitive play, or you want fun instead of grinding credits, this is the right tank to go with, at least for me. Anyways, I'm waiting until this chieftain will make a mistake, because eventually he will. It is matter of the time. Probably I would even be able to load the standard ammunition to beat him, but maybe this is unnecessary. Let's see. Let's wait. We have all time in the World of Tanks, fellas. We have all time in the World of Tanks. Maybe I can spank the 60TP sitting here. What do you think? I don't really think 60TP is sitting here anymore. Okay, I am going to go for a walk. This is going to be beautiful. I know this is going to be beautiful, fellas. Let's see. Are you paying attention? No, you are not. Oh, yes, you are. Luckily, he missed. Beautiful. This is exactly what I want to see. Now, obviously tracking shot. Unfortunately, I missed it. Shame, but it is how it is. Now we are going to have a dance face-off with this gentleman. I am feeling completely fine. I do not really mind that much, and we are going to spank him for 460, which is pretty nice if you would ask me. At this point, I changed my mind. I do not really think I want to fight against him, so I believe it is about the time to say goodbye for him. See you never, buddy. It was a pleasure to play with you, but, you know, I need to say see ya. Look at mobility difference this tank compared to the 60TP. Even though this vehicle doesn't look that quick overall on the paper, in reality it is powerful. And whenever you are spanking a tier 10 heavy tank, tier 10, fellas, it is not a tier 8 we are fighting against, tier 10. Absolutely a powerhouse, fellas. Whenever you are spanking the tier 10 heavy tank for 600 damage in 12 seconds, that looks definitely phenomenal, and that definitely looks awesome, right? Obviously, I'm waiting until we will figure out what this gentleman is going to do in this situation, so I am not rushing whatsoever. We have time, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, that's what we have. We have time. Now, there is a big chance he will try to get involved like this. Oh, yes, he is. And now we are running away like there is no tomorrow. Maybe we will get another shot, kaboom, just like this, and we are dead. It is okay. Not the greatest performance, but let's think about this, fellas. This is a tier 8 tank, and I think I highlighted all features of this vehicle. Maybe gun handling wasn't highlighted that much, because gun handling of this tank is actually very, very good, even though on the paper it looks like a kaku, right? But that's what we crafted, and that's what we have. Unfortunate, only 2,600 damage, 600 assisting damage, but the fun playing with this tank and surprising factor for the same 60TP. He shit his pants, fellas. He literally shit his pants. He thought, what the flying F is hitting me? That's what he thought. Okay, let's teleport to the scoreboard. And this is the score from the game, fellas. 2,600 damage dealt only to the super heavy tanks, 600 assisting damage, and we are top by experience. Unfortunately, we are third by the damage, and we made still 40,000 profits, even though we spammed the full gold. I'm telling you, this might be not the most competitive tank in the World of Tanks, but I really like this vehicle, and I truly enjoyed it. Although to play for a same level, it is quite complicated with this tank overall. Also, I believe we need to make a honorable mention for 50TP prototype. I think this vehicle is absolutely amazing, and I think it is a great vehicle. Also, IS-3A, I believe this tank deserves mention, because this tank can work, especially with a new equipment. It is absolutely beautiful, and it is nice, so I cannot complain whatsoever about this tank. Also, Rene probably some people thought I'm going to play with this vehicle. So here you go. This is my list. This is what I like to play, and those three are my favorite heavy tanks. They might be not the most competitive ones, but I like them and I appreciate them, and I'm having a blast playing with them. So I hope you enjoyed this awesome session. I hope you had a great time, and I believe I surprised you with the choices with my premium tanks, didn't I? Anyways, thank you very much for watching, fellas. I appreciate you. I hope you had a great time, and see you very, very soon. Skill is out for today. Peace.